Okay. Uh, Hi. I don't know who's going to watch this. I'm mainly doing it for myself because I don't want to forget today or yesterday, really, ever in my life. And I want to be able to go back and write this all out and show Olivia when she's old enough. Abba has orchestrated this amazing event in both my life and my marriage that has brought utter complete galvanization, if that's a word, galvanization of my marriage. And so I really feel like I needed to record it, write it, and so that I can go back and never forget whenever I have any dark times. So we have had a desire, well, really Ryan, for a lot of years, has had a desire to really prepare us as a family for whatever may come. Some people in the mainstream, world call it prepping. He calls it, being the Noah of the family. And so I have come into a place where I see wisdom in that, growing up in Miami, not having an ounce of want to be outside because it's so hot. And, what we have are groves and mosquitoes and the beach, but that's not really what it's about. For my husband it's about survival. And, so anyways, we decided, okay, we're going to go camping this weekend for Shabbat. We had invited our fellowship and, it all fell apart as the week progressed because first there was bad weather coming. And one thing is being out in the cold. Oh, I have this little hair standing out. It's going to drive me crazy. So one thing is being out and enjoying the weather and camping. But one thing is being in the middle of thunderstorms with kids. So, and it looked like there might be severe weather. And so I totally understand. Throughout the week, people in our fellowship said, we're not going to be able to meet out there with you guys. And so we said, ooh, I don't know if this is going to happen. But guess what? Back in Sukkot, around October, my mom had rented a cabin for her to be able to join us for Sukkot. And guess what? She wasn't able to make it at that time. So we remembered, goodness, we have that cabin. And we just really knew that if we didn't do this right now, we were not going to have another opportunity like this one. So we sent the kids off to my mother-in-law, and Ryan and I decided, you know what, we're going to come out here and just fellowship by ourselves even. But so we prepared, not really, but we prepared because we knew it was a cabin, so it wasn't going to be like roughing it. It's been really nice. There's the cabin right there. I hope you can see it. So we said, okay, one of our friends, our dear friends that we had not gotten together with in forever, who's part of our fellowship, and they've been going through a lot, the Heiners. So we were excited about that, and we had an awesome time with that while they were here. But Thursday night, we get a phone call from our friends, John Hall, that they're doing a Now You See TV show called Exodus Road. and they would like to come out here to Otter Creek. This is where we're at, guys, Otter Creek, and film our testimonies, and just maybe film some, just us reading the Bible, and really what our walk is all about. And so I gotta rewind back to when, in the Feast of Atonement, I had my best, dearest prayer warrior and best friend, Josephine, through some things that I was going through, that I was sharing with her, tell me, wow, who you are, what you're going through, you have to share this. You have to. And I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna get on YouTube. I mean, I know I do my little videos, but my testimony, no, I can't put myself out there. There's just no way. And she kept telling me, look, I don't know what it is, but the Father, God, has something big for you, and I don't know what it is. I just see it, that it's gonna be a lot of people who need to hear your story. So deep down in my mind, in my heart, I was like, who wants to hear about me? My struggles, come on, it's like, no. and plus it's very difficult to share. I'm sure you guys get it. So fast forward, October, November, December, January, February, 4 months, and here we are. Shabbat yesterday, a film crew in our little cabin with all these lights and like super awesome setup, which I just thought, listen, a video phone, recording, whatever it, no, it was an interview with this awesome guy named Jake Grant, who was very eloquent, very kind, literally taking down, and asking us questions in a professional camera, asking Ryan his testimony and my testimony. And the only thing I could tell you, and then they put us together. I was going to get away with just talking about my walk. But the producer, who is John Pounders, and the director, specifically stopped Jake and told him to ask me, no, I want you to go and describe your childhood and who you are, where you come from. And it was just like, I knew that I knew that I knew. And I was like, okay, Yahweh, this is totally ordained by you. And this is an appointed time. Not only is it the Sabbath, but you have brought me to this point. And then I can't tell you, I was nervous because I was on camera, but I can't even remember the things that I said, really. I know my life, I pretty much went back to the beginning. And all I know is that there were people in tears around me, and then in joy after, when I shared how the relationship that I have with our Messiah, and now through the covering and understanding who Abba, a father to the fatherless, who they are, and my walk, it was just an amazing story that ends up in joy. amazing joy, and now that I look back, it's a story of not only struggle, because we all have struggle, but of pain, of horror, of just utter generational iniquity and disgusting things that our Father and our Messiah, his Son, have totally washed and made beautiful. My story, my life is beautiful, beautiful. And he did the same for my husband, and he does the same for all of us. And so I am just in awe of our Creator, in awe. And so if there's any of you out there that are struggling, that, are in a place of not understanding what is going on, or in a place of the same place I am, guys, share. This is what our body is missing. We are not sharing our testimony. It is so ugly and dark, and just the times are hard, guys. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Just know that he's got it. And I really have never experienced a supernatural, ordained, appointed moment that I have tangibly seen it through, the Feast of Atonement in my life, all the way to this moment right before the Passover. It's almost like I have been freed from the bondage of myself, my flesh. And yes, it happened at the cross, but it's part of my sanctification, and it's part of all of that junk, that horribleness that Yahweh, Abba, our provider, our father, our protector, our deliverer, he washes it all clean. And so I just wanted to share that. And, I'm just in love with my Creator, which I could not even know or understand or fathom who he is if I wasn't in love with my Messiah, Yeshua HaMashiach, who gave it all for you and for me. For you and for me, guys. So I know you notice every time I do this, I'm wearing this scarf, and it really is about my friend Josephine. She gave it to me. And it's almost like my comfort. When I put this scarf on, I'm ready to go out there and share. And don't allow the enemy to steal your testimony, because without your testimony, without the testimony of Yeshua, there would be no gospel. There would be no gospel. There would be no freedom. So go out there and share it, guys. Love you. Bye.